Welcome, everybody. I'm TychoCelchuuu, and Lenny has picked a doctrine and some Ostrupin almost faster than I could say it. We're watching a replay. This is fun. It means we get chat. This is a replay sent in by viewer Lenny12346 in Twitch chat right now, which is being live streamed. And up against I am Zver, playing as Soviets and going a quick tier 1 and also a quick doctrine. So both players very assured of their doctrines. We have a sniper coming out first. We have Ostrupin coming out first. This is insane. Things are happening at a rate almost unknown to mortal human beings. I was gonna say the ranks of both players, because that's one of the things you can do when you're casting a replay but not casting a live match, except right now IMZver is in placement with most things. I don't know why the MG42 isn't moving, but IMZver is in placement, has a pretty good record of wins and losses, so it's a pretty good player. Lenny is ranked like, I don't know, all I remember is the 50th, ranked 50th for British, and ranked some other stuff for all the other things. What's Twitch chat talking about? I'm quite new to the game, so I haven't figured something out yet. Why do I get flamed by players with 1,000 plus hours for picking USF, says the friendly burrito. If you're joking, then good joke. If you're not joking, I haven't seen people flame for USF before. People are probably just salty about the new patch. The new patch changed a lot of stuff. People are convinced that whatever they like is nerfed, and that the US is the only viable team, which is totally false. It's what people think, because Dave is really good at US and Dave is a good player, so that's how things work. And we have a sniper squad. Like I said, snipers first from the Soviets, and then into 2-engineer. Classic sniper 2-engineer build. We'll have to see what's else. And unfortunately for the Soviets, Ostrupin spam is basically the best thing you can do versus snipers, because they're 6-man squads. There's a lot of them. They're cheap. They just run everywhere, and that's going to be fucking hell for this sniper, which we should name Ivanka. Ivanka, the sniper team, and well, I guess they need two names, right? Ivanka and some other Russian name. It's going to be real bad versus Ostrupin, but we'll see. We'll see how it works. We do have a clown car, so maybe we'll put the sniper in the clown car, which doesn't really work, but used to be a thing. Yeah, sniper in the building, that's a thing. That's a thing, especially versus Ostrupin. See him coming from a while. Fight him. People in chat giving some tips to Friendly Burrito. That's good. Raspberry Clock says, I have 1,000 hours plus and I still suck. That's okay. Some people are just innately terrible. It's in your genes. Christina says, Storm Tiger Gaddafi. I don't know how Russian that is, but okay. Ivanka and Christina. And we have some nice suppression by an MG that immediately picks up because Ivanka and Christina are on its butt. Here we go. And here comes the scout car too. This is gonna get ugly. MG is setting up. Oh, is it going to fire? No, it's setting up and unsetting up. This could get crazy. One more shot in the retreat? Yeah, one more shot in the retreat. If you wipe that squad, that would be great, but nope, they're turning. This is, did they just miss a shot? Did Ivanka and Christina miss a shot? Well, that one hit. This is looking surprisingly not so great for the Germans. You would expect Ostrupin to be stomping in the sniper's face, but instead, between the clown car with 2 kills, and Ivanka and Christina, who I feel like have 3 or 4 at this point, maybe 5, things are looking pretty good for the Russians so far. Accumulating some damage on the clown car, but with 2 engineers that shouldn't be too tough to fix. These are not moving for reasons hard to tell. Maybe this was being macroed. And where are the penals going? Where are the penals going? Are they going to get... They don't get flamethrowers anymore. I'm so outdated. Maybe they'll load up in the clown car. They're the only candidates, aside from these guys, if they get flamers, to load up in the clown car, so we'll see. These guys must be waiting to repair and maybe flame in the clown car? Twitch chat's talking about stuff. Ooh, Steelerman just followed on Twitch. Thanks, Steelerman. If you're a fan of the Pittsburgh Steelers, then that's great. If you're not, that's also great. Everything's great. You know what's not great? Nazis. How many of these 5 do you think are Nazis? Like, dyed-in-the-wool Nazis, not just like, I joined because it's cool Nazis. I'm gonna go with 3. Ivanka and Christina, how many kills? 6. Great. Strafbot needs orders. That's the new penal battalion ready to go. And the penal battalions have not really gotten into the fight, just 1 kill on the one that exists. Twitch chat talking about how Lenny is awesome. Lenny being the one we're watching. Don't be fooled by this name. Definitely not Lenny12346. It's actually Lenny. And here's the scout car. So it's this is bad news bears for the Russians if they don't get some PTRSs on the penals. Oh, but they've got PTRSs on the penals, so this could get bad for the Germans. Could get really bad if the scout car just drives straight into these guys and dies. Where's the scout car? I thought I heard it shoot. No, I was lying. My ears, they doth betray me. These combat engineers there for what seemed like 1,000 hours. Where are Ivanka and Christina? Just in the building. Interesting choice. Caught riding dirty. And interesting abandon. Probably gonna just finish it off. Yep. Good call. Good call. Courage Eagle says, I'm not balance whining or anything, but insert balance whining. Imperial Dane, every stream ever. See, the good thing about a Tycho stream is that the only thing he whines about are things that Relic will never ever change in the game, that are just going to be perpetually broken. Balance, Tycho does not care about because he's too terrible at the game to care about anything. I guess sometimes I'm sad when things aren't balanced, but we got a pretty good patch. Balance is looking pretty good. So like I said, you run into the PTRSs and it's Bad News Bears with the 222. Manages to get out without its engine damaged at all. We don't have any conscript on the field, let alone any AT grenades upgraded on the conscript, so the 222 is fine for now, but we only have the one Pio squad to repair, and they would like to be flaming things with their flamethrowers out on the field, so we have a nice split on the map. Slightly more VPs for the Germans, and aside from that, everything's 100% equal, so both players very evenly matched right now. That clown car going down was bad news for the Soviets, but all they need to do is get a reciprocal pickup. Oh, Jesus. Haven't seen one of these in a while. Flame projector is complete. Yikes, yikes, yikes. Here we go. This is going to be bad. And the stupid infantry walk on both sides of it, so they get it coming from both sides. But it doesn't matter, because they retreat instantly and they're fine. How are Ivanka and Christina doing? 7 kills. So not a lot. Not a lot, but they've been doing some area denial, and they're maybe potentially responsible for the German player taking so much into these 2 light vehicles. And so now that the German player has sunk so much into those light vehicles, maybe we'll see PTRSs on the other penal squad, or we have a guards rifle, which is the same thing, except you don't have to pay the munitions. So there you go. Guards rifle, very good pickup. Versus these things. These guys are surely going for a satchel. Where are the guards rifle? Down there. Surely going for a satchel. We should be watching this. This is the exciting shit. Oof. Rest in pepperoni, I think? Are the guards rifle transitioning? No, they're not. You would expect the guards rifle to be in the base to stop this from happening. This could get really gross. They're not even killing the 222. This could get... Oh, the squad is down. Oh, the humanity. The base MG is doing its job, though. Oh, look, they dropped one. That's actually really good for the Russians if they can go pick that up. Whew. Yikes. Yikes. So huge miscalculation there, I think, sending the guards rifle over to chase the 222, which you have nothing to damage its engine, so it just drives away. And also small arms fire, frankly, can drive it off, instead of sort of realizing they need to retreat back here to defend your other penal squad with the PTRS, so that's a bit of a miscalculation. Poor Russian player loses a squad for nothing right there. But that was exciting. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Now that Pio squad cannot be stopped by anything. It can fight the infantry with the flames, it can fight the tanks with the rifles, and it can fight the encroaching darkness by repairing things. The obsolescence of time cannot stand it. Did we buy... Okay, well, it's an artillery field officer. I was promised a clowny game, and I have been given a clowny game. Is this thing... No, it's not shooting. Is this thing so close to death? And yet... it lives. And yet, it's got full engine, so it's just gonna keep backing away? It's good. I think it's good. I can't feel my legs. Well, stop whining about it, then. They don't hurt, do they? If you can't feel them. I don't know what the pioneers were up to, but, they're getting chased off, and the penals have to run, so the end. And they're even, the oppressed scout car is joining in the persecution of the penals that were once its enemy, and trying to wipe them on the retreat. Hilarious. Oof. Oof. So from looking really good, the Russian is now looking really bad, and Christina actually died. I think it just got reinforced, so we'll name the new one Christina also. Ivanka and Christina up to 10 kills, not bad. What do you get at Vet 1? Oh, right, flares. What is clowny about the officer, says Lenny. What's clowny about the officer is the icon. Look at that, it's a fucking eagle. Anything who uses a bird for anything, some sort of icon, can't be trusted. Don't trust bird people at all. Fucking bird people are absolutely the worst. And if you ever see a bird, that's a bad person. When do you want to build caches? When you're ahead, says the friendly burrito. Yeah, generally, if you're ahead, and especially you don't have a lot of things to do with your manpower, maybe because you're waiting to see what your opponent next... Did we loot? The scout card exploded literally in front of my eyes, and I didn't even notice that shit. So the scout card's dead. So that's one glimmer of hope for the poor benighted Russians. Another glimmer of hope here is that these guards' rifle are maybe going to fuck up. Oh, that's an interesting choice. Ooh, I really would have shot those pyos before buttoning the vehicle. The thing is, you could have killed them, but you didn't. Whatever. Yeah, so caches are nice if you have like a shit ton of manpower sitting around and you're waiting to tech to something, and the thing that's holding you back is not the manpower but the fuel or whatever. But the thing is, you're rarely in that sort of position in a 1v1. Like, typically you don't see people building caches in a 1v1, but in this case, Lenny, I guess, is feeling very ahead because he's building two of them. I mean, Lenny is very ahead, so that's the time to do it. And then I like fuel caches more than munitions caches because the fuel cache sort of lets you tech ahead and get a real jump on your opponent, but you can sometimes see people building munitions caches if they want to spam some cool stuff. 1v1, generally, we don't see the caches, though, so not super popular these days. You gotta have the manpower to spare. You never want a cache when you have something else you need to build. The cache is just a stopgap when you're waiting for some sort of tech up or something, or some choice by your opponent that you want to respond to. So like here we have a T-70 out, and the German player is probably waiting to see what it's going to be, right? Like, so we do have tier 3 from the Soviets, and that got the T-70, and the German player doesn't know, are the Soviets going to go tier 3 for the T-70, are they going to go tier 4 for the T-34, are they going to stay on tier 2, or are they going to go tier 2 and stay on tier 2 and start pumping out AT guns and maybe use Collins or something? And so not knowing that, the German player could just sit on their manpower and not do anything with it, or they could maybe build a cache, or in this case 2 caches, kind of strange, but build some caches to do something productive with that manpower while they're waiting. Nice guards in the building, scaring off the half-track. If you want to play greedy after you build one after you wipe a squad, yeah, so of course you only build the caches when you're ahead, and the main way to get ahead in Company of Heroes is wiping a squad or something. Definitely don't build one when you're behind, and it's very dangerous to build one when you're equal, so try and build one ahead. And damn, plus 48 fuel, says Courage Eagle, so yeah, I guess we're down to plus 45 now, but that is a lot of fuel income for Lenny, and Lenny's going to be able to tech to something pretty dope when the time is here. But we have some guards called in. How many? All the penals are dead, and it looks like all the guards except for these ones have DPs. These ones are brand new, so maybe they'll have DPs soon. We have a damaged engine somehow on the T-70. My throat's getting a little so let me drink some water.
200 points remain. Double your efforts.
Yeah, it's tough to see how the Soviet player is going to make this work. I guess with critical mass of guards, you can start taking out the light vehicles, which is exactly what happens. Oof, it's dead. Okay, so actually, I actually take it back. I shouldn't have said that. That was just reflex talking, but I totally see the Soviet path back into this game. With a critical mass of guards, there's pretty much nothing that can stand up to them until real-ass tanks come out, and even real-ass tanks can't just drive into guards. So once you've got these fucking guards everywhere, the plan for the Soviets is sort of blob around with them, keep the guards together so that they have the critical mass to take out, for instance, that flame half-track, anything that tries to attack you, so that you have the critical DP machine gun mass to take out anything. So sort of move as a blob, support yourself. We don't have quite a blob, these guards are over here, but move as a group, support yourself, maybe see if you can get some pickoffs with the T-70 and the sniper, and soon you'll be back into the game. The German player, of course, part of the reason is that they're floating 250 fuel, so we're sort of not seeing some stuff on the field that the German player might already otherwise have, but until the German player spends that fuel and texts us something, we have a tier 3 coming up now. This is the Soviet player's window. Are we going to get fucking Fausts? Are the Fausts going to get the T-70? There are 3 Austrian squads. Nice mine is going down over there. Was that 3? That was 3 Fausts. So now we have reprieve for the T-70. Is it going to get out before the Why is the Soviet player not trying to save their T-70? This is so bizarre. You have all these units in the middle of the map, and none of them are coming to the... And over here on the right, none of them came to the rescue. That was very strange, giving up the T-70. Yeah, I would have expected these infantry to sort of converge and fight off the Ostrupen, who had really no chance if any of those people had shot at them, but it didn't happen. How are Ivanka and Christina doing? 17 or 16 kills. And this is the end of... So what's funny is that the guards rifle over here, instead of saving the T-70, were just firing at the fucking reinforcement point. No, both have been killed, so that's interesting. I don't know. Interesting. Lenny says, suddenly I'm playing equal with this guy. What the fuck happened? Oh, right, I built 2 caches. Yeah, don't do that. I feel like caches are 1 or none in a 1v1. 1v1, 1 or none, 1 and done. That's the fun. Or else you're done. How many mines do we have? T-35, TM-35. Did we call in more guards? Yes. So it's the guard blob. I endorse this. I think it's good. They have machine guns and they don't afraid of anything. They can shoot tanks, they can shoot people, and what more do you need? Get you a squad that can do both, as they used to say. Here's the sniper. Sniper is interestingly not in the fight, trying to somehow square off against the machine gun bunker, but don't know if that's the best choice. The artillery field officer is called in concentrated fire on the Ostrupen to try and get the hit the dirt guards rifle. So here we have 2 squads in green cover fighting a squad basically just on its tummy. And the green cover's winning. Wow. Oof, that was almost really bad. Don't want to lose a guard squad there. Courage Eagle. Dude, 5 fucking guard squads, lol, new meta. Look, if you're hurting for the fuel and you're taking up, but your T-70 just got killed, why not, right? Especially if your opponent's going sort of light vehicles and infantry, which is what's happening until this Panzer IV comes out. And even once the Panzer IV comes out, the guards rifle can kill it. Just button it and hit it from the side with another 2 guards rifle squads. Why not? Okay, sniper, let's go. Christina and, forgot the first person's name. Like, Tatiana, Ivanka? I think it was Ivanka.
We are losing territory.
I've heard that shock troops were nerfed. Were they, says Friendly Burrito? No, they're pretty strong, says Courage Eagle. I feel like nobody uses shock troops anymore. I used to use shock troops a lot. I've tried them a few times in this patch. They still seem fine, but not as good as guards. The thing is, they're super expensive. And Valhalla Riser says Trump's wife. Suleiman says Svetlana. And no, Ivanka is a name that belongs to more people than just Trump's wife or daughter. I can never remember which. Oh, Jesus. Don't lose the building. Okay, yeah, the guards hop out of the building because, of course, its health bar is pretty low. The artillery field officer calls in some artillery because its health is pretty low. Both players very cognizant of the fact that this building is just a death trap. Yeah, the fire marshal should have condemned that thing long ago. Somebody is not doing their job. Ostrupen hit a mine. Rest in pepperoni. And these guys are hit the dirt, so maybe head over there and kill them, right? Your mine just went off. Panzer IV down to half health, thanks to, I think, just PTRSs. And it'll be down to 0 health if it keeps fighting. That's the power of the PTRSs. Ooh, nice retreat from the Pyos hitting the mine. It looks like they have lost the flamethrower. It's funny they dropped the PTRS, even though technically they get to hold on to it, right? Right? Yeah, they get to hold on to it. It's just, it's a bug. The model with PTRS dies, so he drops his gun, but the squad does not technically lose the gun. Haven't seen so many guards, says Suleiman. I've seen this many guards. Guards are good. Look, we've got tier 4. So we have 2 Panzer IVs. This might start to be too much for the guards to handle. Svetlana and Christina, 18 kills, almost Vet 2. What do you get at Vet 2? Good stuff. Seems like that's the same thing the German sniper gets, if I recall correctly. Look at this, concentrated fire. Love it. Sometimes I don't like blobbing, sometimes I do. Feels like more often than not I kind of do. I only don't like it when it's sort of like a bad, lazy choice, and it's not a bad, lazy choice here. Your guards are good in blobs. Guards like numbers. One guard alone can button, but it can't really fight. But once you get more squads, maybe this squad buttons, these squads come in. I don't know what these Panzer IVs are planning on doing. Oh, look, it's a flank. Oh, that was a nice shot from this Panzer IV. Oh, this is suddenly real bad for the Soviets. Pushed off entirely from the map in a sec at least, right? Interesting to chase with that Panzer IV. I would have thought maybe go into this fight. But the other Panzer IV is holding its own. So this has 4 kills. This has 4 kills. And Soviet keeps control of the middle for now. 2 sets of mines. Cool. Are Panzer IVs effective against both, says the friendly burrito? Against both what? Against both infantry, maybe. Panzer IVs are effective against everything. Panzer IV is one of those garden variety units, just like a guard squad, really. So we'll see. Oh, whoop, we have an Su-85 being built. This is good. This is a real good choice for the Soviets. This, along with buttoning and PTRSs, is pretty much gonna shut down the Panzer IVs. Normally, you'd really not want a tank destroyer versus 2 Panzer IVs, because of course, one of them will just flank one of them will just drive around the tank destroyer, and then you lose. But when you have guards around, you can button. Oh, nice! The mine went off. Killed a couple Austrian. So once you have guards around, you can button the Panzer that's trying to flank you, and then your tank destroyer can maybe just turn on that Panther, or on that Panzer IV, or shoot the other Panzer IV, doesn't really matter. Either way, you're not going to get the flank done, and the rest of the guards will pick away at you. Oof. Between the mine and the sniper, the Austrian squad almost goes down. So German mounting a nice offense in the middle, is getting flanked a little by guards. Interesting to see the guards. Oh, here's the SU. Boom. This could get bad. Oh, and a marked target. Yeah, I don't know about that marked target. You're not going to get another shot. I think yeah, they're in the fog of war. Too far away. And, nice try. Nice try. Oh, there goes the plane. Got it. Got it. Boom. And by got it, I mean I got it on camera. I wasn't talking about the AT, or the AA gun shooting down the plane. I guess it wasn't the AA gun, it was the pintle-mounted gun. Which is very good at shooting down airplanes. Oh, okay, too much stuff in Twitch chat to read. People talk about strategy and spamming guards and stuff. See, look, guards can just, the PTRS just fucking, well, I guess this is the one that took the shot from the SU, right? Maybe they're not doing all that damage, but they can do some damage. It's not 0 damage. So again, bit of a stalemate. Soviet player this time has the VPs, so we're at 409 versus 181. And the SU is clearly being mismicroed. It's somebody hit the reverse button on accident. That's a mistake. Well, fuck that truck, I guess. Su-85 is sort of like padding around in a circle like a dog or a cat will do before it lays down. It just wants to make it like comfortable or something. Oh, but nope, it's on the move. It's on the hunt. It's on the side shot. It's on the whoa. The hordes of German infantry are coming. What's gonna happen? This could get weird. Where are all the Soviet infantry? I guess there's a couple in the middle. And a couple in the back, so that answers it.
Vehicles can be marked and targeted.
Interesting German blitz down the right-hand side of the map, just saying, I don't want to fight for the middle. I'll send a Panzer IV into the middle, maybe pick away at the engineers, but I'm sending everybody to the right, and if your sniper's not here, you won't be able to stop me. That was the wrong accent.
The enemy has taken our supply sector.
Yeah, a little overkill in terms of capping here. This mine still hasn't gone off. I don't know what the plan was for this mine, really. Nobody's ever going to step on that, but we'll see if I eat my words. Ooh, what's coming in? I bet it's the field artillery officer who fucking retreated after he did everything, so we can never tell what kind of ability he's using. Nobody knows what ability he has, because nobody ever uses them, but that killed 3 guards, so I guess it killed 2 guards, maybe. Not bad. Probably worth the munitions. Lenny's sitting on 300 munitions somehow. Don't ask me how that works. Sitting on 260 fuel, don't know about that. Oh, maybe he's been supply dropping? No, he hasn't been. This is a different supply drop. Right. How many pioneers do we have? Mine detector pioneers, PTRS pioneers, flamethrower pioneers. Shit's going on over there, shit's going on over here. Classic hit the dirt. This is, really dangerous around the Panzer IV. There's nothing supporting them except, well, I guess the SU is supporting them, technically, but I think the SU is a little far. You better fucking... Oh, no, it's working. It's working. The SU... The plan worked. The plan worked. Oh, we have a button. This is what I was saying. The SU plus the button. Oh, but it just reverses out. So you don't want a button at max range, especially when you're hit the dirt and you can't move at all. That was a miscalculation. The Soviet player got really excited. They're like, this is my chance, I'm going to kill a Panzer IV, but only an idiot would drive the Panzer IV further in, or not back out at least when they get buttoned. In fact, the button may have been like an even worse idea because it scared the Panzer IV into leaving. Maybe it wouldn't have left as fast without the button. So that was a chance to maybe catch the Panzer IV. Probably wasn't a chance to catch the Panzer IV, but it could have been, and the button didn't happen. Engaging enemy Panzer. Whoop! Something hit the plane, but it fell. I'm pretty sure it crashed in the woods. Yep, you can see the smoke in the distance. Caught it. This is some of the prettiest smoke in the game. I think it's the fucking field artillery officer again. We're clicking on this motherfucker and figuring out what he's got. It's probably just a boom and a smoke, right? Oh Jesus, what is happening? Smoke. Boom. Didn't know he had that. And he's also got this. This is scary. I guess there's one guard squad here. I guess there's two guard squad. They really need to be on this side of the capping zone. But there are four Panzer IVs soon. There's three Panzer IVs. There's a T-34. This game is getting lit as fuck.
T-34 ready for combat.
This opponent is more worse than easy CPU, says Weak TOO. I think he's actually pretty good. I think. I don't know. Still in placement, but seems to have a good record. I didn't look at the player card too long, but... there they are, Holy Panzer IV spam Batman. Well look, just like the Guards rifle, the Panzer IVs are jacks of all trades, so there's nothing wrong with spamming them, is my view. They're like T-34s. And here's the T-34. 85, of course. None of this weak shit, none of this fucking 76. How many bunkers are there over here? Just 2, but it feels like 18. You ever buy a tank and you're like, finally, I can kill that bunker that's been there for 15 minutes. It feels so good. I know that feeling. Oh, but here we go. The Huns are on the move. Surprisingly ineffective Panzer IV blob. What is making noise? Sounds like something collapsing or something. Mine. Alright. This mine went off. The mine I said would never go off went off. Someone tried to build some cover here, so that's why it went off. That's tricky. I wasn't thinking the cover build plan. That was surprising. Here's the sniper. Get some kills. 26. 26. Another mine. Mine happy. Yes. Yes. Oh, a while ago, Barin123 Barin followed on Twitch. Thanks. Barin. So many people with numbers and names. Steelerman32, Barin123 Barin, Shelter Dream 0913, Dory J4N. The kids must love numbers. I guess he's pretty well dressed. I'll give him that. That's a reason to buy the squad. What do these things cost? 40? 25. Those are actually pretty cheap. The smoke is free? Am I reading that right? Alright, well, I'm just gonna fucking open season on smoke. I guess it's like being in California with marijuana now being legal. You just get that thing and smoke 24/7. 24/7, 420. Am I right? Am I right? Am I right? Does anyone else think they should add the SU-100 to the game, says Nice Gorilla? No. You want every tank, you go play Men of War. You want like 4 tanks, you play Company Heroes 2. That's how it works. No need to add a lot of stuff. Uh-oh. 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 I have no words. Jeez, that is like really accurate artillery. It's yep, that's railway for you.
Supply lines have been cut.
And then a third shot falls. Just the fuck you. So the thing is, the SU-85 was a great idea in light of guard spam, but not a great idea if it's not very well supported by guards. So that guard squad was dead, this guard squad was way too far left, and the only other guard squad was this one, which was sort of supporting it. And really, the Soviet player needed all those guards, all men on deck, to keep the Su-85 ready to go. Instead, it's the T-34-85s picking up all the slack and killing all the Panzer IVs, which they're more than able to do, but that could have been just devastating for the German had some guards rifling around to bottom and stuff. Instead, the Germans getting some good kills here. Takes out a tank. Probably this is going to finish off this Panzer IV along with these guys. Maybe they can bomb. Oh no, they don't have the munitions to bomb. Ooh, nice bounce. I think probably they hit some mines. Panzer IVs must have hit some mines. No, wait, here's a mine. And here's a mine. So no, those were the two mines. Where the fuck? He got away! Maybe? Jesus, fucking overdrive. What's it called? Blitzkrieg tactics? Wow, that was sneaky. That was sneaky, Lenny. Watch the tank, says Lenny in chat. Sorry. We all got the picture by watching the minimap. Ed Van Halen and Hoobson 456 just followed, perhaps to celebrate the escape of the prodigal son. That was insane. He only lost, Lenny only lost one Panzer IV in this fight. Could have lost all Panzer IVs in the fight had the Su-85 been supported better. That could have been really, really bad. Instead, things worked out. Oh, almost got some crushing. 76 is the best tank to crush in the game. I've said that before and I'll say it again. Best pronunciation of Rodina in this game, says Ice Gorilla. What a clusterfuck, says Suleiman. Jesus, what the fuck is going on, says the friendly burrito. All sentiments that I can endorse. Except the Rodina thing. I don't know how to say that, so I can't tell you if it's good or bad. I'm gonna say it's bad. So are we down to 76s now? Russian player built one 76 and another 76. So Russian player's like, I don't have the fuel to keep this up. I'm just building fucking 76s. My guards will pick up the slack. So Russian player is still in a fine position, despite losing the 85 in that assault, and the Su-85 in the assault, and then losing the T-34-85 in that assault. Things could have gone worse. They did pick off one Panzer IV, and they've still got map control, because somehow these like infinite Austrippen can't do fuck all, and the Pioneers have to spend their entire poor lives full of drudgery repairing shit. So they are not able to go out and cap things, so we actually have the cutoff capped. From the Russians, not only decapped, but actually capped, and all the German player can do is send out the poor little field officer in the Hugo Boss uniform. Hint, it's a hard I. Something like Rodiner. Rodiner. Is Tycho even here, says Raspberry Clock. I think I am. Pretty sure I am. And look, Guards Rifle completed. Who would have thunk? I would have thunk. They're good. They've got capes. Did anyone really wear capes in World War II? Is that something people did? I know snipers, I think, wore capes. What's the green stuff? Smoke. Okay, for all the good that'll do. Truce. Oh, grenade. Also, that's fucking with my friends for a second, so we'll look somewhere else. That was really funny. The guards are like, what? We can't shoot you? Fine. Eat a grenade. Rodina. Maybe it's Rodina. For the Rodina. So one squad pretty low, but look at these guards just fucking up that tank on their own. Now the T-34s are here, but they're not 85s, so this could be... Look, they killed it. I mean, they helped. But the guards basically killed it. Now that's it for the Soviet tanks, it looks like. So you just traded two T-34s for a Panzer IV, or for two Panzer IVs you could get a rear penetration? Oh, for two Panzer IVs. That's what we call in the trade a good trade. That was a really good trade. And the sniper was there the whole time. Excellent trade. Two T-34s for two Panzer IVs. So, see, look, when the guards rifle are in the fight, even if they're just in the fight for the beginning, it's such a huge equalizer that two T-34 76s can trade for two Panzer IVs, whereas earlier we saw the Su-85 and the T-34-85 struggle to kill more than one Panzer IV. What Doth Life, I think, has just linked a cape in chat. That's great. The Raspberry Clock says, I deadass thought Tycho was AFK for 20 minutes because the stream was frozen. So that's classic. That's what happens when you listen to Romeo too much and he never talks and you're like, I guess this is what casters are like. No, Tycho will never shut up. Tycho shut up for about 5 seconds when some railway artillery wiped a whole squad of guards. Oh Jesus! Oh Jesus! Oh God! Oh God! Only 2 crush. Oh, 2 more. So that's 4 crushes. And that was a shot. Jesus! Oh, what is happening? What? Oh, those are. I was like, what blew up? It's fuel cannons. So that was crazy. It just fucking drives into the base and squishes a bunch of people and drives out. No squads killed, I think. Maybe a combat engineer squad killed or something. And no tanks lost yet. Oof, T-34 is eating it. Can the guards come out? Yeah, the guards come out to play. They're going to kill this tank. Probably kill this tank, maybe kill that tank. That tank is dead. So again, T-34 traded for Panzer IV. These are good trades. Soviet players happy with these trades. Fucking reset the game. Fine, bring it back to the infantry game. I've got fucking DP guards rifle squads. You've got fucking Osttruppen pioneers and artillery field officers with 3 kills. I'll take that any day of the week. What do you get? 40% smoke and coordinated fire barrage range. Received accuracy. First aid veteran. Concentrative boost the accuracy. That's interesting. So the vet you get on the field officer is mostly just their abilities. Ivanka died. Oh, the sniper died. Wait, no. Ivanka's fine. Christina died. But Christina can be reinforced at the base, so it doesn't matter. Sniping the MG. So this is really, I think, super actually impressive that the Russian player has kept the sniper alive the entire time. We're up to 32 kills, about to be 33. Nope. And still not Vet 3. Tycho, where do you download the DLE to get accuracy veterancy tooltips? I think I just googled CoH2 tooltip description mod. And does it work only in replays or in game 2? It works everywhere. It's definitely cheating. Relic's gonna ban me tomorrow. So, whew, guards rifle better. Wait, why do they have to pull out? These guys can't hurt you. They're just, they have placebo guns. Nothing happens. They make noise, but nothing happens. So this wall has now been entirely destroyed, leaving just these lovely little lumps, these lovely lady lumps, in a little line. A line of lumps, a classic line line. Oh no, not the sniper. Not Christina and Ivanka. I guess it's just Ivanka. She's fine. And it's just snipers and guards. Snipers and guards, and still Osttruppen. I guess I should maybe give some kudos for keeping the Osttruppen alive, which is much easier than keeping snipers alive, but still hard. They haven't been used to do much stuff, I feel like. Friendly Burrito says, why the hell isn't that in the base game? Well, Relic doesn't understand how to make video games. The concept largely escapes them, and I think it's technically cheating. Well, frankly, technically cheating is the map hack that I use when I auto-match, but nobody complains about that. So if no one complains about that, then I'll see what's wrong with tooltips. We have... Just noticing now, we have 2 bulletins that are for conscript grenades and 1 bulletin that are for conscripts. This despite never having built a conscript, so I don't know if that's a mind game thing, or maybe sometime IMZever buys conscripts and sometimes IMZever doesn't. I'd be curious about that. I love the mind game bulletins. I can't get enough of those. Whereas this bunker bulletin, clearly not a mind game bulletin. We saw 2 bunkers already. Those guards rifle holding out on their own versus a tank, that's not gonna last. These guards rifle holding out with a tank versus Osttruppen, that's definitely gonna last. So these guys are retreating. Hey look, they're replaced by a new one. So German player looking pretty good, clawing their way back onto the map, but all it takes is some sweet guards rifle plus T-34 76 usage. And Soviet player can come back. Okay, let's squish them all. Now's your chance, just do it. Go for it. Dun, dun. Okay, no, it's not happening. Oh, nice shot. This is getting ugly. T-34 is like, now's my chance. And it might be. There are enough guards around. Yep. There's a trade. It might not even... It's going to be a trade. Yeah. Panzer's going to kill it. Yep, so there's another trade. Russian very happy with these trades. And the fucking guards are just plinking away with the DP. Or with the PTRSs. I'm telling you, guards are where it's at. Can a shock troop do this? No. Also, we have a Panzer IV being... Oh no! It's an Ostwind. I lied. I don't know why. The Panzer IVs are working so well. Oswin, you cannot trade with a T-34. A T-34 will just kill you. I guess you can circle strafe, but this is not the game where you circle strafe because the guards will kill you, so... Whoop! I missed the plane. Oh, Jesus, that was a few inches away from wiping a tank. Oh, man, I want to see a plane kill something. I haven't since I came back with the latest patch. I want to see a fucking plane kill somebody. Apparently it's called the DP-27, it's called DP-28 in PUBG. So I call it the DP-27, I'm pretty sure. Often I just call it the DP, but pretty sure I call it the DP-27. Doesn't it call DP-28? It might be the 28. I think both guns exist, which is why there's so much confusion, and I think the game may not actually specify what it is. It's the DP-27 in Red Orchestra, though, so that's, I think, why I call it the DP-27. I think this squad is dead. They've hit the dirt, but nope. Rest in peace. So that's bad. Sniper is still alive. Where's the sniper? There it is. Oh, still shooting. Vet 3. 38 kills. Oh, Ostwind is here. It's buttoned, but it's you don't have the critical mass of guard squads to take it on, so you'll chip off some damage, but eventually you're dead. Especially now that you don't have green cover. Uh-oh, 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 one more shot is gonna wipe the squad. Oof, oof. Okay, Russian is now in up shit creek. There's a T-34 coming, but maybe too late. It's DP-28 and CoH2. Well, fine. I'm calling it DP-27 because fuck Relic. They should have used the DP-27. It's cooler than the DP-28. DP-28's for losers. I'm a hipster. I'm a DP hipster. I use the original DP. I use the old DP that only people who played Red Orchestra know about. I'm an elitist. Geez, Soviet player is, if they lose the squad on the retreat, which could potentially happen, I don't think it will, but could potentially happen. Well, still, down to 4 squads. Who is I am ZVR, just some low-level guy in my low-level adventures. I think he's, once he gets through his placements, he'll be fine. I guess the ranks are hard to tell because even relatively highly ranked people maybe doesn't mean a lot anymore because there's so few people playing on ladder. But here we go, we have a Botan, Panzer IV in the game, or in the base, Ostrogin being wiped out on the retreat, but do they have any DPs? So this is strange. You click on these guards and there's no DP icon here to tell you if they've been upgraded or not. I think what that means is they dropped it and they don't have it back. Oh, the Ostwind can't crush people, can it? No, it's clearly not. I was worried about that for a sec. I think what it means is they lost their DP and they haven't picked it up again, but these guys still have it. I think. I should just zoom in and check. That guy's got DP. Everybody's dying. Everybody's dead? They're gonna make it out. There's just fucking Ostrippen and Pioneers. They're not gonna kill that on the retreat. And look who's here. It's the T-34. Everybody's happy. I think it just crushed a guy. I wasn't watching super closely. This thing made it out. Sniper's still alive. Ostwind can crush, says Lenny. Huh. Interesting. So I guess the Ostwind's maybe the best crusher in the game. Alright, let's do it. T-34, do it, do it, do it, do it. Crush, crush, crush. Yeah, fuck some people out. Took a damaged engine from some Faust, but, oh, that's gonna make it tough to crush. But not if they retreat. Don't do what Lenny just did, which is retreat those Ostrippen, because once people retreat, they'll, get clustered up and they're easy to squish. 9 kills. Okay. Oh, 12 kills. Oh! Panzer IV cannot come in, it's too scared. It could get killed in one hit, and so it's just going to have to be Fausts. But until then, this is having a lot of fun. Oh, here's the Ostwind. The Ostwind can come in. I forgot about that. Rest in pepperoni. I think these guys got the kill. No. Ostwind got the kill. No. These guys got the kill? Maybe. Hard to know. Clowny game. Does that Ostwind just to funk up a bunch of friendly units, or doesn't flak work like that? There's not a lot of friendly fire in the game. You can kill people with friendly fire, but I don't. We can click on the Ostwind. Yeah, 0 friendlies killed. So no, it did not just fuck up a bunch of people with friendly fire. Now is a good time for a message from our sponsors. Somebody quick subscribe on Twitch and you'll be a sponsor. You can send a message when you subscribe. I think, right? You can type something in when you subscribe on Twitch. I've never actually subscribed to a Twitch channel, so I don't really know how that happens. But I know in Streamlabs there's a space, like I have it set up so it'll show messages. The question is, can people give messages or not? Schweinhunter are shooting at us, I think? Those pig hunters are shooting at us? I feel like if you say the pig hunters are shooting at us, you're sort of saying that you're a pig, right? So that's... You sort of owned yourself. This Ostwind is owning itself, by the way, trying to take on the guards. I'll keep the Ostwind selected so you can look at its health bar while we watch the fight down here. Looks like the Ostwind is managing to back away, but that was close. If the guards hadn't been buttoned down, maybe they would have chased. The sniper did run away. They didn't want to get hit by a stray shot from the Ostwind. So late in the game and the Ostrupen still don't have LMG, well, why bother? What are they going to fucking do with it? I think they're saying Schweinhund or pig dogs. Yeah, that makes sense. That makes way more sense. Schweinhund. More guards. But they're out. They got their stuff back and they're out. Peace. Are these combat engineers new? I don't know what they're for. Blitzkrieg is fucking... Jesus, here we go. Oh, and the squad is down.
Our command post is under assault.
Not our command post. The overlay is kind of obstructive, says the friendly burrito. What overlay? What's obstructing? Who's obstructing? Some twit shit covering shit up? Oh, in the bottom right. I see. Yeah, that is obstructing. Fucking deal with it. I like how it's pretty colored. People on YouTube don't know what I'm talking about, but I got a pretty Twitch thing that lists some stuff that happens. 41 kills on the sniper. And finally, we have an AT gun. We've back-teched to tier 2 at some point. So now we have all 4 tiers from the Soviets, so that means they can call on a King Tiger. And also we have an AT gun. And also a marked vehicle. I don't know what the plan is with that. Soviet players' marked vehicle usage, I think, has been a little questionable. A lot of not questionable Soviet stuff, a lot of cool Soviet plays, but the marked vehicle usage is the main thing I find myself disagreeing with. We can't see any health bars, says Ice Gorilla. That's true. That's true. You have to be looking at it directly. Yeah, mostly you don't really have to care about the health bar, because you can just see it on the screen. That's a nice thing. We're having another AT gun build, so the Soviet player has given up on the T-34s, it seems like. Doesn't have enough fuel income, maybe, to keep it coming? Oh, and you can't see veterancy either. That's true. Maybe I'll move it. Can we move it right now? Oh, and my fucking pigeon's there. That's better.
Supply lines have been cut.
Back to the game. Ran out of fuel, Kappa. So, seeing the AT guns.
We have fallen to 100 points. Do not let this trend continue. More of our
Who just
troops
died?
have been lost.
Oh, this squad, obviously. The combat engineers. Nobody cares. Shoving the little debris out of the way. I do like how the debris has no weight. We have a DP-28. Give us target. Well, that answers that. Conundrum solved.
You are showing weakness. We are down to 75
Oh man,
points.
this got more damage than I thought. I guess the fucking T-34 was wailing on it for a while. Couldn't have been anything else. What is making that noise? Jeez. Could you be any louder while repairing? Shut the fuck up. Sniper's still alive. I hear some pounding somewhere in my house. Can you guys hear that? My microphone picks up everything. Can I make some sort of noise that the microphone will pick up? Oh, here. You like that? Keys jingling. Good. If you were a baby, you'd be going fucking nuts. Are Ostrupen stronger than conscripts? Asks the friendly burrito. No. I think Ostrupen are not stronger than... Maybe they're stronger than rear echelon. Maybe they're stronger than... artillery people who are died. The artillery lieutenant's gone. artillery officer. Look at this AT gun fucking behind enemy lines almost. Is it gonna shoot? Where's the arc of fire? There's the arc of fire. Oh, don't drive into it. That's a bad idea. Don't do that. Taking hits. Taking lots of hits. I guess it was bait for the Ostwind, but man, what is going on over here? Jesus, fucking all the infantry being pushed off. There's an AT gun over there too. So the Soviet player has the classic issue, which is, do I split up my AT gun so I'm ready where the tanks come? Or do I group my AT guns so that I can maybe kill a tank when I reach them? Oh! There goes a plane. And the Soviet player elected to split, but actually worked out because the Guards rifle were able to, in the middle, were able to whittle down the Ostwind enough that a stray shot hit it. And that worked out pretty well, but that could have been pretty disastrous for the Soviets had this AT gun remained recruited and had this one not gotten a pick-off. So really, I think the MVP there were the Guards rifle who were here and shooting at the Ostwind the entire time. Remember, this AT gun didn't shoot that Ostwind at all. The AT gun was focused on the Panzer, so the Guards rifle weakened the Ostwind enough that this AT gun got the kill. Mike008 says they're even with conscripts winning cover, referring to the Ostrupen. Yeah, cover. No, Jesus! Al Hazred has just gifted a sub to Carol Kalex often. So, I said often. I meant awesome. Congratulations, Carol Kalex, and thank you, Al Hazred, for freaking me the fuck out. I should maybe change that sound to something that won't freak me out, except I like watching Grand Grant. Anyone watch Grand Grant, the Dota 2 caster? He's got a subscribed sound that freaks him the fuck out, and I think it's hilarious every time he freaks out, so I decided to replicate that with mine. And the Guards, unfortunately, were hit the dirt, which means they get crushed. That's probably GG. This 85, if it kills all these tanks, will... Oh, actually, it's not GG yet. There's an AT gun here in an 85, so the German player can't continue the chase. That was really bad, but it's not over. And look, it's our first conscript squad. We're 50 minutes into the game, and we have our first conscript squad. Oh, Jesus, attacking with the 85. Don't know about that. The only saving grace of that fight is that this AT gun is here to protect you, and you just lost that, and you're bombarding with the AT gun. This is going to be GG. Oof. This is not good. The Panzer IVs are hurt enough that they don't want to try circle strafing the AT gun, because who knows where the other one is and where the Guards are, but that was ugly. That was ugly. Where's Vin Diesel, says Lima Oscar Mike, which makes sense to approximately 4 people who saw the alert when somebody subbed, who know where that picture of the T-34 is from, etc. Why bother with another guard when you can build conscripts in a 51-minute game, says Mike. Exactly. Exactly. My thoughts exactly. What is this AT gun doing? This is crazy shit. I think Soviet player... Oh, actually, look at the VPs. 77 versus 30. So Soviet players may be hoping for a VP victory here. Got some capping going on down here. Maybe the conscripts are to cap VPs. Oh, and to I know what the conscripts are for. They're to recrew the AT gun. That was actually a fine pickup. Because the guards are too expensive. Even when you're floating 400 men per... Oh, another AT gun being built. This is very strange. Another Panzer IV being built. This is not very strange. Here comes the Blitzkrieg. This is going to be over pretty soon, I think, if the Soviet player can't stop this. And how can they? Fucking Ivanka and Caroline, or whatever their name is, are out of there. Whoop. AT gun got a rear armor hit. That's nice, but too little too late. There's 2 AT guns. Actually, this could get pretty ugly for the Germans if... we lose some tanks. Oh no! Ivanka, Caroline, 48 kills. You are too good for this world. 53 minutes in. That sniper was, I think... Oh, we lost a plane. That sniper was, I think, the first purchase? Maybe? So that's really impressive. It's dead now, though, and as are the Soviets' hopes for victory, I think. Yeah, the AT guns are getting overrun. I think it's over. It's over. I'm calling it. Stick a fork in it. It's done.
One of our machine guns has been silenced.
Stick a fork in it. Don't actually do that when you finish cooking food. That's just going to poke a hole in it, and all the heat's going to escape.
We are losing territory.
GG. No way to come back from this for the Russians. Right? We have a tank building, but that's a 76, right? Yeah, that's not going to do it. There's 4 Panzers on this field. And this is the last real hard-ass infantry squad. What the fuck hit it in the rear? Where's the AT gun? All the way back there. Okay, that's a good shot, but, well, whatever. He picked off 1 Panzer IV. Moral victory. Maybe pick off another Panzer IV? Too far. Too far, right?
are losing supplies
Too
to
far.
the enemy.
Okay, well, this T-34 is going to come out. It's going to try and kill this Panzer IV. Maybe it will, maybe it won't, but then the other two Panzer IV is going to kill it, and that's going to be GG.
Target vehicle marking available.
Brave infantry. Oh, that's all the squads dead. All the infantry squads are dead. Literally 100% are dead. And the Austrian spam prevails. Despite them not kill, I say they haven't killed anything. These guys have 14 kills. These guys have 9. These guys have 7. These guys have 1. These guys have 0. They're brand new. Yep. So Russians actually got to lose on a VP loss. So they kept fighting till the end. Good sportsmanship.